Besties. Thank you for so much for coming in. Yeah. Hi, I'm SHAXEiii, government name Cheyenne, and this is the series of making art until I'm emotionally satisfied. So, straight to it, like that. I am a creator, and my creativity expresses itself through art. Actually, like you see in the background, I wish I could make art full time. But this is why I'm starting. This is day one. There's always a start to something. It's like one day or day one. So this is episode one of me creating art until I'm satisfied by it emotionally. I create very much from an emotional place because of, you guessed it, trauma. Guessed it, trauma. Like, who gives a fuck? Everybody has trauma. Like, for real. Anyways, so today let us do this drawing, painting, illustration, this thing right here. Can you guess by my face if I am emotionally satisfied with this art? Yeah, I'm not emotionally satisfied, so let's watch while I do some voiceovers. So I wanted to take a inspiration from my inspiration board from Pinterest. What the hell am I talking about? Anyway, here is the inspiration picture. As you see here, as you can see, I'm shaking those acrylic paint. What am I doing? Anyways, I was probably watching a YouTube video while doing this. Anyways, let's stay focused, guys. So here is the inspiration picture from my pin board from Pinterest, inspiration board from Pinterest. And I was doing these squiggly lines, but it was not squiggly. It was du pointillisme, a type of painting from Monet, a French guy in France. If I remember, if I remember well. Anyways, I was trying to do a type of painting with these acrylic brushes, and it was actually very irritating for me. I was mentally irritated by these brushes because I was trying to do a technique. Le pointy is, yes, a technique that was really annoying me. And I kept going in because I could have, like, I didn't want it to draw blobs and fill in the color because I felt, or I imagined that, like, tracing and actually filling in the color afterwards, it will look so very unsatisfied unsatisfying when it comes to the technique. And I started it and I kept going, but I was still very much annoyed because the color that I wanted to convey, to put in this, like, illustration, this artwork, this really rough ass sketch, was not, the translation wasn't there. It was not there. It was clearly not there. I wanted to project and blame the colors, but the colors were pretty rich themselves. So it was not the colors. It was really the technique that I choose to do and stick through it until the end of the painting. And it's something mental in my mind. I start something and I have to finish it with the same technique, especially with those acrylic brushes. It was really annoying. It was really irritating for myself. Now you know, like, now you want to understand, why am I doing this series? Why am I making artwork, making art, creating art expressing my creativity through art until I am emotionally satisfied. Like I said, it's because of trauma, but also um I really tried to see if I could become a doctor. I actually like a doctor in school, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, even engineering. I read like some information about engineering where you can use mathematics and your creativity to really build things. And some engineers build artworks. They build art. And I was really trying to do something with my own life at my grown age in my mid 30s. Yes, I'm pushing 40. Um, to go back in school and get a degree. And the more I kept like meditating on that, and my heart went through, you know, making art, creating art. My creativity wanted to express itself through art. And I was like, you know, um, I do not want to be the starving artist. Not in my mid 30s. I was a starving artist in my 20s. And I am in my mid 30s. Okay? You can see it on my face. I am in my mid 30s. It is not the time to be a starving artist. And I said, you know what? I have the phone. I have the mic. I'm single. I am free. The only thing that I have is a 9 to 5. And a lot of people with the same talent that I have, will love to have my situation, and they will profit of that situation that I am in now to go forward and just make art, to create art, and to share it on social media. And I was like, instead of pushing myself to do something that would contribute to society, which is like a psychiatrist or a psychologist or an engineer, my heart really wanted to be an artist. To my creativity that is in my heart wanted to express itself through art. And I was like, instead of fighting it, let me go in the flow with it. And I was like, it gotta work. And it is working. Because I genuinely feel the power within me. Like, I'm genuinely excited for this series. And I have so many other series that I want to share on social media. And I might not be a psychiatrist or an engineer, but this is how my creativity wants to express itself. Obviously, I am not the best at the technique right now, but the challenge is to push myself and to be out there, because many people will kill themselves to be in my place. So this is the reveal. Yeah, it does not look that good. I'm sorry. The technique that I choose did not look good. Like, you can see like the translation is not there. Let me zoom out. Like, the translation is not there. It is not. I tried, but it is not. Like, look. Look. It is not there. Like, the light is not anyways, let's go back to myself. All right, so now we're done. And I'm done with it. I actually do not like it. I don't know what I was trying to do, but I was I didn't even have the right colors. I'm a perfectionist in art, so I was like really pushing myself just to do it, even though I did not have the right colors. By looking at it again, I should have like used the darker colors on the outer edge and the light colors in the middle, like we seen it in the inspiration. But I didn't do it, so that's why it looks weird, and I do not like it. I plan on making so much more. And you know what that means? It's going on the wall. The wall behind me. Even though I do not like it, it's still going on the wall. I hate it, but still. It's on the wall. I still hate it. I'm a better artist than that. I still have to practice every day. Anyways, that was episode 1. Catch me on episode 2. And how many episodes per week? Are you gonna binge watch and anything? I think I'm gonna do a lot of videos like that. Maybe 100. I don't know. Please follow, like, and share with other people that are actually interested to follow along. And I'll see you in episode 2. Bye.